a decent amount of forces out. Again, blocking the ramp with a Lurker Egg. That Lurker Egg is going to die, but just going to be a little bit of damage to the economy before those units flood in. Savior's not going to really be able to stop anything more, but this is an excellent opportunity if you have something inside a drop. A single Zergling attacking that with a single Lurker in position. If needs to hurry up and get that. Still losing probes needlessly to save your single Lurk. In the meantime, starting the protected secondary there, really that's valued property. My guess is Savior in the meantime is Stork in the meantime is immediately going to go to the lower right hand corner, or the 12 o'clock position, or sorry, the 6 o'clock position to. Well, he's going to make an attack either way. Actually, looks like it's headed towards the main. I'm sorry, no, it is headed for the expansion to keep that extra resource out of Savior's hands. Savior in the meantime putting down again, going for a main drop while the units are out of position and low. Into Stork's base. He's going to be able to take out this secondary, but honestly, I'm not sure how much res production is coming out of that secondary. I don't think there's one Templar, but the Templar didn't get a very good Dark Swarm all over that. That Swarm is going to be effective only if those Zerglings get into it. Stops all ranged attacks. Zerglings getting into it. He had a couple Zerglings left. It's a good thing he didn't lose the Zerglings up front. Still more. He's trying to bring those forces back to defend his main. He's not going to be able to get them in time. They just have too far to go. Psystorm going off on top of his own Templar. That Lurk doing all sorts of damage. Yeah, that secondary is down. Stork again down to just a single res intake. He's got a second going up though at that protected expansion in the lower left-hand corner. Excellent job on Savior to inflict casualties while he can. If he has another set of unit production up, what I would do now is expect an attack from, again, that 6 o'clock position to that lower left-hand corner. I'm surprised he hasn't done that yet. I'm still expecting that any time now, and now really would be the key moment. While there are just no units in position, he doesn't have any effective means to get units down to that lower left-hand corner. It looks like he just has a couple of cannons, a Templar, and a few Zealots defending that in the meantime. He's got a decent-sized Ling force. That plus a Dark Swarm would take care of that. Stork senses that. He's pulling his units back down, but it looks like he's kind of wavering. In the meantime, Savior put something in the upper left-hand corner, which has kind of caused Savior to hesitantly move back. Savior getting his own hatchery down, and is going to fight off that single Zealot with those two Zerglings and maybe a Dark Swarm. Never mind, he's not going to bother with the Dark Swarm. He's just going to pull those Zerglings up, use a decent amount of micro to take that Zealot out. Savior again securing that secondary. Now Savior actually has the problem of I would expect him to be a little low on resources. I don't know if he has a decent production capacity out of that 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock position, but basically it's even resources, and when you have even resources and you're going up to against Protoss, really the Protoss has the advantage. Doing another drop in the main, going after that Templar archive, because those Templar really are just being a bane, but Psystorm going off. He's not going to be able to get that. Well, no, he is going to get that Templar archive down. Oh no, just barely doesn't get that archive down. Looks like it had 16 health left. Bold move on Savior's part. He's going to come up with some Zerglings. Looks like he's going to try to get that last bit out of that Templar archive, which is really going to set Stork back. No, actually, I take he's moving position. Looks like he's going to kind of do a dual attack. In the meantime, Savior losing that expansion in the lower right-hand corner. Savior unable to plant anything there. A drop going down on the bottom. From behind, I'm surprised he's not just taking it right up the ramp. Dark Swarm here is going to be devastating to this. He's probably going to be able to take out all these probes. He's actually ignoring that main. He's going to go for the secondary, make sure that Stork's units have the maximum distance to go. He's probably, if he can get a Dark Swarm off here, yeah, he gets the Dark Swarm off. He's going to be able to take out that I would expect him to be able to take out that Nexus if he has more than just a handful of Zerglings there, which looks like he does. He's going to be able to take out that Nexus. Once again, Savior doing a good job of keeping Stork's economy down. Stork again, only producing out of a single base. Savior really doing a good job of starving Stork. He's got, looks like, a decent amount of units. Stork producing a Dark Templar, noticing that Savior doesn't have a lot of Overlords out in the field, realizing, I think that attack on that archive kind of jarred Stork's memory. Wait a minute, I have units here that can be a real harassment. Looks like he's again trying to get that. He's going to mine a little bit out. Oh no, game. That's game. I wish they had shown that earlier. When Savior gets out Defilers and has those Ultralisks, that's basically GG. I don't care if you're Stork. I don't care if you're Bisu. I have never seen Stork lose a game when he has those Ultralisks and Defilers out. He's just so good with those Ultralisks. Psystorm totally out of position. Psystorm again, but on the Darkstorm. It's just not going to be effective. He's pinning all those forces in. Stork is going to lose these forces here. Overlord's coming back up just in case there's a Dark Templar out there. All those Archons going down. Going to lose these Dark Templar. Stork just trying to pull back, trying to stop those Ultralisks just a little bit, get a few Psystorms off, so they're not going to be able to go full-fledged into his main. Backup already coming out of Savior's base, though. Zerglings coming down. They're going to be able to take out the rest of these forces pretty easily. Those Ultralisks are decently weak. Good job on Stork's part, just doing as much damage to with those Ultralisks as possible. In the meantime, Savior's just flooding units out of his base. I would definitely say he's going to win this game at this point. The question is just when. And how long is it going to take? This secondary of Storks is going to go down right now to these Ultralisks. I'm surprised he pushed them in position before getting the Dark Swarm down initially, because yeah, he has that Defiler in position. Looks like he's just pressing it. He knows that he has the advantage, so he's just going to rush it in as quickly as possible. Yeah, Stork knows that he's in really bad shape, making some comments, talking, not calling GG, even though he knows the game's over. Interesting for an all-star match, just kind of talking and letting Stork have his fun, letting his Zergling troops devour, all sorts of metal and foreign Protoss minerals. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely game, because there's nothing Stork can really do. A mock Plague on that Archon, because Plague really doesn't do anything against Archons. They only have 5 base hit points to begin with, all shields. GG, Stork calls it. Good job on Savior's part to keep Stork just starved throughout the entire game. He only had two productive resource areas at maybe for 5 minutes in that entire game. Otherwise, he was entirely producing out of 1. Really fun game to watch. I really love Savior's micro. I really love Stork's instincts. Another good game from these two. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This has been another commentary by Diggity. See you guys later.